Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications to not miss out any cool video. Yeah, guys, for today, I decided to do a video. I was watching a bit of Scrubs. If you ever heard of Scrubs, it's right there, yeah. I listened to this video of his called First Kiss, but he said he was looking for the 8th wonder of the world. I know you read the title, I know you saw the thumbnail. You're gonna say, how did you do this? What's your secret, or what happened to do this? Or like, you're just asking questions of how this was actually made or what did happen. Well, it's actually more of a accident. This might have been the 8th wonder of the world. Like, I keep on hearing like the 7 wonders of the world, 7 wonders of the world at times. But I'm thinking, did I just make the 8th wonder of the world? So like, I just had a flashlight in my hand, like this is my brother's flashlight, like, yeah, like a little flashlight. They had those laces around just for you to, you know, hold it in your hand, so then you could be lazy with the flashlight and not really hold it. Well, basically, you know how if you break those things off, you either break the plastic or tear open the fabric? Well, when I did that, neither happened. Like, when I'm telling you this, the hole that this fabric was in was so small that it'll probably take you more than a month, no, more than a year to try to see if you could put it back in, if you even do cut the lace open. Like, this hole was so small, I'm now even thinking, how did the lace even get through it? But basically, how this is actually happening is that, imagine the Chile's Mars rock. Yes, her Mars rock from her video. Imagine that as how big the hole is. And imagine the lace as big as the size of a shoelace. You really think that no matter how you try, that the shoelace can actually get through a little hole, a little drip hole, like a little dot on your shower head, like one of those that spray out water. You really think that a shoelace can get through that? If you think that is possible, you're straight up stupid, because, you know, this flashlight had no crack in it. It was all clean, nothing cracked, and I'm just gonna call it shoelace. The shoelace wasn't even torn apart, but these two were joined together, and it doesn't seem like they could have been torn apart without the plastic breaking or the shoelace being cut into, you know, cut open. But how this happened is that I accidentally jangled up my fingers into the lace, and without concern, I accidentally pulled my hand. And then magically, like seriously, like out of magic, as if God made this happen. And I think he did make this happen, but hear this. Magically, I literally ripped the lace off of the flashlight, but there's no sign of this thing actually breaking apart. Like, the flashlight, after we saw it, no crack. I was, before I get it back to my brother, I was literally looking for the simplest crack, like the simplest, smallest crack that could just explain why it came apart. But nope, the flashlight is still clean, as if it didn't even have any you know, hand rest on it, like the little hanging thing. And I'm pretty sure that the lace didn't tear apart. Like, when I saw last, it didn't tear apart. Instead, it simply was still together, like a little worn out on one part, but it simply was still together. But this is my story about how I might have made the 8th wonder of the world by just breaking something without no sign of damage. Like this thing had no sign of damage. I just saw this. It looked like the lace wasn't even on it in the first place. Like on like some kind of string or some kind of small string was in place of it. But nope, this thing. Even it had a metal clamp on it. Like I didn't even see no breaks on the metal. It'll be so clear if there was. But guys, that was my little story for you guys. Hopefully you can smack this baby up to 100 likes. That's all I'm asking, 100 likes within the first month. Okay? If I get 100 likes in a month on this video, I will do another reaction time. I mean, another story time. Or like whenever this video gets 100 likes. Like if it gets in a month, then I'll definitely do it another reaction time. I mean story time. Why am I saying reaction? I don't know. But basically I'm gonna do another story time whenever this thing hits 100 likes in a month or at all 100 likes. So see you ladies and gentlemen in the Owl Nation next time, and bye.